Well, it ain't over till it's over, that's for sure. Chase Sexton definitely put on a display, a clinic tonight, but Cooper Webb, you know, it's one of those things where Cooper Webb has put himself in a position to be able to ride like that. He didn't have to win tonight. He didn't have to do that. All he had to do was get second, and then he held off Justin Cooper and Malcolm Stewart, and do not get me wrong, Justin Cooper was coming. If he was anybody else, Justin Cooper would have made that pass, no doubt, but they are buddies, and that is points, and that was the homie hookup for sure. No question about it. Shane McElrath probably having a career best night other than that mud race. Fantastic riding. AP rode good, but the championship can still be won or lost. It is not over till it's over. It definitely took a huge blow last week in Pittsburgh, but Chase Sexton backed into a corner. He did what he needed to do, but unfortunately, once again, why is Cooper Webb so hard to beat? That's why right there, when Cooper Webb has to get it done, he puts himself in the perfect position to make sure that the points are on the line. He puts himself in enough gap to where he doesn't have to worry about it. He can get that second place. He's doing his job, and I have a feeling he's gonna go to Salt Lake and do the same damn thing. Now, what I wanna do is something a little bit different this week. We're gonna talk about the 250s and the 450s, but I want to break down this track just a little bit. This is that crucial section right here. Let's talk about this. So this is the finish line here. You come around the corner here, and this is that shiny spot where Cole Davies made that tiny mistake that gave Deegan just enough room to put him over this berm. Now, as we walk over this berm, you guys can see, right? You guys can see that when we walk over to this berm, we have a pretty wide opening here, okay? So this is a really good place to pass. You know, if you even swing out wide at all here, look at this opening. Now, can you blame Deegan for what he did? Yeah, you can. Was it a dirty pass? Yeah, it was a little bit of dirty pass. But when there's 500,000, 750,000 on the line, bro, I like Cole Davies. I love Cole Davies, but I'm probably putting Cole Davies over the berm too. You know, every single point matters in this championship. Would you take your buddy out for 500 G's? Before you hate on Deegan, ask yourself that question. He didn't hurt him, he didn't do anything crazy, but he rubbed him a little bit. Would you rub your buddy? I'm gonna get clipped on that. But would you take your buddy out even a little bit and put him over the berm for 500 G's? Shit, I probably would. This is the pass right here. This is why Cole Davies was struggling so much. You know, he went over the top of this berm, and he has to kind of get on the track back in this direction right here. And you can see behind this turn, Cole Davies doesn't really have any room to get back on the track. It's super rocky back here. It's hard to even walk. Definitely really difficult. You saw a lot of the chatter coming out of these corners. Man, this is so hard packed. Wow. Wow, look at how hard packed this is right here. I mean, that's like concrete. Bro, that's harder than concrete. Wow. Triple face insane. Now, let's go to the other section of the track. And again, I know we talk about it all the time, but this is where this is where Chase Sexton had the confidence tonight in the whoops. This is where, once again, Cooper Webb, he's lacking that little bit. And I really think tonight it was just because his bike was so tall that he couldn't find that traction. That is such a good setup for back east, but it's not the setup for this Denver West Coast hard pack. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at the rock right here. Like, look at how hard packed this is. This is insane. It's like It's like a rock surface. This is like sandstone right here. I mean, this is truly unbelievable. You see a couple kickers coming in here. So one of the big things that was so difficult was coming out of this corner. Now let's look at the bumps coming out of this corner right now. Let's see if we can get a better angle down here. Look at all these kickers. Look at how chucked out.
All about the ball, bro.
What up?
I'm everywhere, bro.
Hey, look at how chucked out this section is. So, you know, this was the most... Track talkers. Hey, this was like the most difficult part of the section right here is just the entry. You know, a lot of the guys were having such a hard time coming off this berm and trying to get speed to get into these things, because when these whoops are hard packed like they are, the biggest thing is if you can get momentum coming into them, it makes your life so much easier. But when you have chuck holes like this right here, it disrupts your front end and rocks like this, right? Yeah. Rocks like that, if you guys can see that. Rocks like that, your front end's gonna kind of pop up and you're just not gonna get the drive. And this is one of the most crucial parts to get drive. You can see. Say what up, JT?
Track talkers, bro.
Track talkers, bro. Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's a reason why the NBC boys are putting on in this section. You can see there was definitely more traction on this side of the whoops. Hey, JT, how long are you guys until you're gonna do a segment?
You're good. Do what you need to do.
Okay. I mean, wow. JT, give it a little kick, dude.
I don't want to break my toe.
That's what I mean. Like,
they're rock hard, dude.
It's unbelievable. You guys can see there's a little more traction in the differentiation of the dirt on this left side, but this right side is definitely more hard packed. But yeah, it really just came down to that corner. Whoop section was absolutely brutal. Could not believe it. It was the make or break section once again for these riders. Wow, what an awesome track here in Denver. I thought it was a really, really good racetrack. A lot of really good nights from riders. Cole Davies definitely turned it around in the main event. Joe Shimoda rode well. Garrett Marchbank's on the podium again. Let's go, Garrett. And then tonight, getting crowned, Danger Boy Deegan. The crowd was definitely not 100% for Deegan. But I don't think he cares. He told him to suck it. Whatever, right? Juju Beaumare rode solid, didn't get the starts. I don't know what to tell you. If you're gonna beat Danger Boy Deegan, if you're gonna beat these boys in the Elite 250 class, you gotta get a start. That's it. Track talkers, Denver, peace.